Good evening, you guys. I want to bring you guys a review of Belle Collective, Season 2, Episode 5. Basically, we're back at square one. Marie basically has confirmed and said she will no longer be at any more of the brunches that Letitia throws, the annual, in other words, the little empowerment brunches. She said she will no longer be attending. The reason why is because of what happened at the blow up at the last one with her and Lucretia. Miss Marie and Miss Letitia decided they wanted to go and do a spa day. Uh, Basically, they had the little session where they actually were in the room. They actually were having in other words, the spa day started out where they were having the thing where they actually, the Yanni's theme. Marie basically is, laughing it off with Letitia and basically telling her that she's celibate. And she tells the lady when she comes in, she said, "Have you had anybody that's ever had an orgasm?" And the lady was like, "No." She said, "Well, I may be the first." Basically, they chop it up, and she basically tells her that she does go out on a date with her ex husband. Uh, Basically, the teacher asked her the question, well, did they get intimate or anything like that? She was like, "No, I'm still celibate." I guess that was the inside joke, basically letting her know, yeah, they probably did. She basically lets Letitia know that he's trying to get back in with her, considering that she did leave him due to his infidelity. Letitia lets her know that Glenn is still trying to come in and trying to get back with her. Also, she basically lets her know that she's not ready to jump back in and get back with him right now. She's basically gonna let him grovel a little more and gonna see what he got to give. In other words, she gonna let him work for it. Basically lets her know that she's pretty much she kind of uncomfortable being with her mom, but she said it's kind of a great thing because she gets a chance to rekindle the moments back with her family because she had been missing her family. Also went to the point where Miss Akeisha and Miss Tamara they basically meet up. Akeisha had a birthday party for her son. Tamara missed it, so she decided she would make amends by bringing a gift over. They basically had a conversation. They basically were chopping it up, and Akeisha basically wants to tell Tamara that Letitia basically dropped the bomb on her that her friend was so-called dating or had some kind of involvement with her man Damon. And basically Tamara basically chops it down and said no, there's no truth to that. That it is basically just what it is, a rumor. I think it's one of the things where Tamara probably is in denial. She don't know for sure whether or not he actually stepped out on a relationship because at the end of the day, she never met the lady per se. So she can't say whether or not there's any truth to that. And most important, she hadn't really had a conversation with Damon. She basically meets up with her family, Tamara does, and decides to bring Damon over and lets them know that they are trying to conceive a baby and that they're thinking about IVF and they have a new procedure called IIU. And basically, the mom is letting her know that she has no objection to her wanting to conceive a child, but she feels like the first thing they need to do is get married. And I think it was a lot of things wrong with that conversation because the first thing it seemed like it was kind of a forced type of thing. Because at the end of the day, he should be not only proposing to Tambra, the mom should not be bringing it up. So they kind of let you know that he probably ain't on the fence. He probably on the fence about not only trying to marry her, but it's just one of the things where it kind of seemed awkward to me. Because if one of the things where he wanted to marry you, he would not only be engaged to you, but he would be the one popping the question. It wouldn't be a matter of the mom saying, maybe that's what y'all need to do. But it seemed like to me he just wanted to have this baby and basically kind of get out of this situation. Because their thing that Tamara and this man had seemed more like a situationship. And the reason why I say that, it don't really seem like a relationship. It seemed like something she just wants to do just to conceive a child. Seeing nothing about it seemed genuine, like it's a real relationship. That's just my perspective, the way I'm looking at it. Now we're to the point where we go to So Gucci. She's to the point she's invited. She does show up to Marie's birthday party. Uh, and the elephant in the room is Essie decided that she was gonna not only take the time out, but she was gonna invite Lucretia, knowing that Lucretia and Marie do not get along. Marie met up with her, and basically Elsa dropped the bomb on her, let her know that she did invite her. We basically gonna see whether or not Miss Lucretia shows up And look, I've been known. Here she comes, Lucretia comes. I think one thing was she wanted to stir the pot, but the agreement was Essie wanted to invite her so that maybe her and Marie could baby make amends and they baby could squash the beef that they had. And the beef is that Marie's still stuck on the fact that she think that Lucretia has something to do with trying to sabotage her business. It was a great little luncheon or whatever. Everybody was in attendance. The mom decided she wanted to show up, and that was a good thing because at the end of the day, her mom is battling her addiction with drinking and possibly drugs. So Marie was very glad to know that her mom was there and she's, taking steps to, remain sober. So that was a really good thing to know that her mom was there and that she was there to support her in this endeavor. So Marie seemed like she was a little bit emotional about it, and she embraced her mom. They hugged, and it seemed like it was a very genuine moment. So it is what it is. But this Miss Lucretia shows up, honey. She shows up in her little tight, skimpy little outfit. I guess she want to be seen, and most importantly, I was like, I couldn't believe she actually showed up, considering that her and Marie don't get along. It seemed like to me she kind of crashed at her birthday party when it really was supposed to be Marie's big day. Letitia give her the side eye too in the confessional. She was like, I couldn't believe Miss Thing showed up. But I guess they kind of put things to the side for a minute. She decides to take Letitia by the hand. Marie does, and she spreads her around and looks at what she has on. So I don't know if it's one of the things where she forgotten what she said, or she just gonna put it on the back burner for a minute. Because the end of the day, I guess she don't want to, have no bad vibes at her birthday party. Essie embraces Letitia. They hug or whatever. But you can tell the other ladies are looking around. They are shocked as well that Lucretia actually showed up. Gucci looks at her too, like she's saying, "Really, girl, you actually showed up." So Letitia lets them know she did have to get her nerves up to actually come. And like she said, she just wanted to come together and just squash the beef. She tired of arguing back and forth with Marie. And like she said, she just came out to support her and then wish her a happy birthday. She said she didn't have no ill vibes or nothing concerning Marie at the particular event. So it seems like her husband basically he's coming in as well as a surprise guest, and that's Cedric. Marie looked like she's genuinely happy to see him. Even though we've been getting number bad vibes and bad things about Cedric, because every day Marie painted Cedric as a serial cheater. So I guess he wanted to come in and make his appearance and make amends or however it goes. I don't know, but hopefully he'll be on the road to maybe mending his relationship with Marie, because just like Letitia said, he will miss her. But I don't know if one of the things where Mr. Cedric is actually going to be something he can do, and that's be not only transparent but be faithful. I think he kind of pretty much take Marie for granted. I think she really much is like his as I say, she the breadwinner of the family. You obviously can tell that, but I don't think he really take their relationship serious like she is trying to do. I think she genuinely wants to make it work, but she knows in the back of her mind that he's not going to be faithful. So it's going to be pretty hard for them to even try to reconcile, especially when he's not going to hold his end of the bargain up. But I was glad to see Cedric, showed up because we hadn't seen him in a couple of episodes. Like, I think last time I seen him maybe was last season. So for him to actually show up, it was, like everybody was saying, Marie lit up like a Christmas tree. So I guess she was glad to see him. I guess they had when they went on that little Disney World trip that she discussed with Letitia at the spa day. I guess they actually did got a little more closer than she was putting on. So he gonna, make his appearance, let it be known or whatever. And he basically gets his little, chair, sits beside Marie. Marie is all giggly and googly eyed, but Tamara, you could tell she's physically, legit in her seat because she's hanging at the bit to as I say, confront the mind about his information that she found out about him supposedly being with Letitia's business partner. I don't know whether or not it's gonna be any type of truth to that or whatever. But the lady seemed like she pretty much convinced in her mind that yes, him and her were dating and they were fooling around. But what she didn't understand was that how Tamara did not know. And I say easy because I don't really think Tamara and them really got a real relationship. I think just like I said previously, that I think it's just one of those things where she wanted someone to actually, have a baby with, and why not him because they actually dated in the past. Because when they get around each other, nothing about their relationship or they even their presence seems genuine to me. It just is what it is. But I noticed that so Gucci did not bring JJ. So I guess she left him at the house. If you're not familiar with JJ, JJ used to be on Dancing Dolls. He was actually Sanjay and the other twins' dad. But JJ, he do the most. He is what it is with him. But he did get married to So Gucci, so he did join the cast of Belle Collector. But Miss Akeisha hasn't made her presence. I don't know whether or not she gonna show up or whatever and come to the party. I don't think it's one of the things where she don't like Maria or nothing like that, because she didn't make it seem like the empowerment brunch that she didn't like Maria or nothing like that. But she made it really really clear that she wasn't gonna come back, considering the meeting that her and Letitia had. It didn't go too well, so I guess it ain't. That's another one that ain't coming. It'll be Akeisha and Miss Marie. And Marie is not coming back for obvious reasons because her and Lucretia could not get along. They basically about to come to blows at the last function. So even though Letitia is a little sad about it, she's gonna respect Marie's wishes, and her decision not to come back any more brunches, because from all the brunches that she thrown, Marie has always been present. And most importantly, she's been supportive. So I guess she really feel like she gonna bow out from the empowerment brunches to keep from having to go back and forth with Lucretia. And just like I said, it really shocked me that Lucretia decided she was gonna, show up at Marie's birthday party. As I say in my mind, I feel like she was crashing the birthday party. But we're gonna see whether or not she gonna play nice and whether or not she gonna pull Marie to the side, and they're gonna actually, chop it up like grown women and squash the beef. But Marie's setup is really, really great. She has it as something like a offshore type pier setting. Everybody's sitting around the table, and it's like a great vibe. Everybody's showing up. Marie got the infamous blonde wig on. A lot of people giving her flack about that blonde wig, but Marie still rocking her wig. Then she said she gonna wear her wig. I don't care what nobody say. But so Letitia basically was throwing shade. She thought maybe Marie was gonna show up with a real, and she said a really young boo. But when she seen Cedric showed up, she just started laughing. I guess nobody was everybody was shocked to see Cedric show up. She basically does her speech, and basically she starts talking about the elephant in the room. She basically said that infidelity will ruin a relationship, which I didn't think she would really start off saying that, not only her birthday party, but while he was standing there. But I don't know if he's to the point where he ready to, make his right, mend his fences with his wife and do what he need to do to get the relationship back on track. Now, when she makes the speech, Letitia starts to tear up. I guess she's thinking about the things that her and Glenn are going through. Because Glenn basically was serious shooter as well, and there's accusation out there that Glenn might have a baby. So I don't know what they gonna do. And basically, Marie was talking about how she had got a call a week before. Marie is suffering from lupus, so Marie is pretty visibly sick. So, she says she don't need a lot of added stress, from people. And basically, Cedric is putting her in touch with someone about doing some type of therapy called PMPF therapy. Marie says the therapy is pretty much helping her along in her actual journey, so that's pretty much a good thing. At least he is trying to help her in, as far as health wise. So basically, she said she didn't take her pain medicine that night. She said it's been a week. She has not taken any of her pain medicines, and basically what she's saying is that she knows she's been pain free. So she's trying to say the PMF sessions are pretty much helping her, which is a good thing. So at least Cedric did say today, as far as that's concerned, considering that, he is trying to relieve his wife's stress, especially health wise. So kudos to him for that. Maybe he'll, he's taking her health serious. Maybe he'll take the relationship serious and quit being a cheater and do what it takes to get his wife back. He basically tells her happy birthday in a song. So I was like, okay, Mr. Cedric, we see you. You gonna sit there and try to woo your lady? We gonna let you do your thing. Marie would look like she was very taken aback by the song. She enjoyed it, so that's a good thing. At least he was trying to woo his lady in front of everybody. Letitia was down with it. She was the main one that was cheering. I was so tickled. I don't know who the new gentleman is that's actually present in there. Maybe they'll introduce him later on down, but it's a new gentleman that I've noticed that was at the table. But Mr. Cedric is really trying to, get his little cool points in or whatever. We're gonna see what he gonna do. And they call him Cedric Jackson, which was shade because the real singer is Freddie Jackson. But Marie cuts her cake. Everybody gets a piece of the cake. Everybody wishes a happy birthday. Marie is visibly enjoying her birthday celebration. I'm just glad Letitia didn't come in and really truly and crash it and be negative. Because it is, at the end of the day, it is Marie's day, and she don't really need to be there in front of no negativity. She needs to have nothing but positive vibes in her actual birthday setting. So basically, Essie says that she gives Cedric kudos for actually, introducing Marie to those PMF sessions. It's like they're pretty much helping her on her journey with lupus, so that's a good thing. Marie is glowing every time he touch her hand. She get the glowing and doing the most, and she just cheeses. It's like you could tell she really really feeling Mr. Cedric. Mr. Cedric excuses himself. He pieces out and he leaves. So we gonna see what he gonna do. And Essie basically said, that's his MO. He tell her what she want to hear. Next thing you know, he bounces. But we'll see if he's gonna be one of those things where he gonna stay or he just gonna be in and out. I don't know. You never know with Mr. Cedric. But this particular episode, I really enjoyed it. I was glad to hear that Marie was able to, get some type of relief as far as her lupus is concerned. Because last episode she was really, really sick and really down and depressed. So this like this birthday celebration really lifted her spirits. She was around all her, you know, friends and family, and she was able to, have a great birthday. So I'm gonna end the live here and let you guys, get a chance to comment or do whatever you do in the comment section. I hope you guys will thumbs up the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.